What's up, everybody, and welcome to Classic Video Review, the one place where you can get a video review every single day. And I may stumble through my words because I don't edit this at all. And I apologize for the lighting. I am back in my man cave. I am still working on it. So yeah, this is kind of like a last minute thing. I realized, like, oh crap, I forgot to do a movie review today. Thankfully, I watched this movie a couple days ago, and that is Cobra, starring Sylvester Stallone. Man, this movie to me is like the equivalent of Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando. This really showcases Stallone as a full-blown action star. Yeah, Rambo obviously does it too, but Cobra, he's just badass in this. And by the way, dude, he wears these sunglasses throughout almost the entire movie. There were points that he's inside and dark inside and indoors and just like, yeah, it didn't make any sense, but he's great. So he plays this cop, basically the jobs that need to be handled in a bloody situation where it's not going to go good, right? So like at the beginning of it, this dude is riding this like motorcycle, gets into this grocery store, which all I ever saw at first was like the back of him. So I kept thinking like, oh, this is Arnold, or not Arnold, Sylvester Stallone's character, Cobra, because I haven't seen it in like, gosh, 15 years, this movie. And so it's basically a fresh take for me rewatching it. But then I see, oh no, it's not. But then he's just like in a psychosis mood. He's just walking past people and he, literally just being a dick, bumping into people, knocking over stuff. Even the store clerk is yelling at him, hey, what's your problem and stuff. And it's like, if you want it to be the most suspicious looking person, that's the way to go about it. Anyways, he ends up pulling out like this like shotgun or rifle, I don't know. And at first it just seemed like all he was doing was just shooting all the groceries and fruits and vegetables. But then eventually, yeah, he did shoot this one guy in the back. But yeah, he pretty much took gunpoint a whole grocery store just by shooting up all the produce. And then one guy, he was like standing in front of him. The guy tried to run and guy took a long time, but he did shoot him, took him out. And they realized they had to call Cobra in because there's no talking to this guy. This guy is a psychopath. And sure enough, he goes through, messes with the guy's mind a little bit, bam, takes him out. News was all on his case, like, really, why should you be judge and jury and executioner? And then he shows the news reporter the body. And yeah, and the one cop is like the bad guy from Hellraiser 1. And the bad guy from, Dirty Harry. And then the other cop, gosh, he played Babe Ruth in The Sandlot. So, it's and it's got, God, I've said her name wrong, Brigitte Nielsen, which I believe this was probably around the time when they were married, because they were married for like a brief period. So I would assume this is when that happened. But man, cool. He has a cool car, cool look, all black leather, just bad to the bone. Like, this is a movie. You want to talk about a movie that should have got a sequel? Cobra. Talk about a movie that should get like a modern video game. This. Can you imagine this, but in Grand Theft Auto type style? Oh, dude. That's just, you're printing money at that point. This is a really, the writing in it at times is a little bit kind of cheesy or quirky, but that was the feel back then, during the 80s when this came out. And that's kind of what they were going for. It's a unique action film that I don't think it's ever talked about. At least I never hear it gets talked about. But this is a really, crime is a disease, meet the cure, Cobra. The strong arm of the law. I'm just reading you guys a little bit parts on the back here. Stallone is a humongous hit. Great action, exciting. If you missed Rambo, Cobra is the cure. And this one has come out 86. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3.7. I think it's really well done. It's really well made. Beautiful action sequences. No, I mean it could be, but I don't think there's any CGI in this. It's a good story. Warner Brothers. So what? HBO Max. You can probably find this on. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.